Welcome to the making of a DM. If you want more success, life easier, and to be happier, I want to share something with you that I truly believe is one of the biggest pieces to help you accomplish all that and way more. So with that said, let's get started.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker.
Hey there, it's your boy Mark Evans, DM. Appreciate you guys being here and a lot of cool stuff to share with you real quick. Today's show is going to be a lot shorter than normal because it's just one topic I really want to hammer home to you and help you and really get the point across. But also, I don't want to harp on it too much. But as I'm sitting here, I'm at Parkland, Florida, and a lot of crazy stuff's going on. Give a quick glimpse in behind the scenes in my world, if you even care. But I care, so I want to talk about it. I'm in Parkland, Florida. And as I'm recording this in 48 hours, I'll be hopping on the jet, heading back to Ohio for 5 months. I've been doing this since 05 like this. I've really been, I've been traveling since 05, but, we've been splitting time in Ohio and Florida now for about 5 or 6 years now. And with kids and stuff, it's kind of different, right? We have a great teacher. She's actually downstairs teaching Mark, Miss Erica. We have a great nanny, Carly and all this stuff. And, we're going to miss these guys because they're not coming to Ohio with us, but we do have other people up in Ohio locked and loaded and ready to go. But it's always interesting, like when I travel, I'm very conscious through my thought audits in the morning about the travel effect. Meaning when I'm getting ready to leave in 48 hours, by the way, in Ohio, they're redoing our basement. It's a $300,000 renovation. We got this the sauna, the bar, the theaters, and cigar rooms, and all this fun stuff, whatever, and going on. And again, 48 hours before we arrive, it's massive chaos. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's going crazy. It's because if you know any contractors, they like to procrastinate. Not all of them. Man, Mike's been amazing. My boy Mike is absolutely a stud, but it's called a project. It happens. And then all of a sudden, within 48 hours, you see this turd turn into an amazing, beautiful facility. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but that's how I see it. But so that's going on in Ohio. I'm here kind of calm, even though the house we're in right now will be boxed up and packed up and ready to roll because we bought a new pad down the street. And I won't be doing it. I'm not saying this to impress, but to impress upon is like, I absolutely hate moving. So I have an amazing assistant, and she'll hire some great people to come in, box up stuff, put stuff in, the truck and move it and do all that good stuff. And that's why I love making money because I hate moving. And if I don't have money, I can't pay people to move me. That's one thing. I like luxuries. I like, if I don't like it, why do I keep doing it? I hate ironing clothes. Therefore, I have when a person, they iron for us. I hate cleaning the house. Therefore, you hire a cleaner. I hate mowing the lawn. Actually, I enjoy mowing the lawn, but it's not best thing for my time. So hire the lawn out. I hate cleaning the pool. Hire someone to do the pool. I hate washing windows. We just had the window washer at our house in Ohio before we got there. Spend $750 and wash the windows, clean the windows. It's a good gig for everybody. Everyone wins. And again, I'm just sharing behind the scenes. This is stuff that's going on every day in my world and just moving along and growing and expanding. And I couldn't imagine, 20 years ago thinking I was going to pay someone $750 to put Windex on my windows in a house and clean them. It was foreign to me. And I say it seriously, it was absolutely foreign to me. So it's cool though. All the, cars are getting there today, tomorrow. And I'll be up there for my birthday. My birthday is June 19th. I'll be the big 4-3, and I'm excited for it for a couple reasons. One, it's better than the alternative. If you don't age, you are dead. So that's definitely better than the alternative. And secondly, I have a new book coming out called The Me Economy. And I'm very excited about that. I've had the honor to hand it out to almost 600 people in Utah a couple weeks ago. We've had hundreds of responses and feedback on it. People are loving it. So if you guys get a chance, I'd love for you to support that. 100% of the profits go to charity. I'll keep you guys posted on that as we're doing some really neat things there. Plus, we're going to give away some cool stuff and do some neat things to get the word out. But Me Economy, it's going to be big. I hope you guys can partake in that. That will obviously be on Amazon on Saturday, June 19th. It will be on Amazon Saturday, June 19th. Until then, be ready. Saturday, if you want to get super specific, Saturday at 11 a.m., June 19th, I'll be going live on Instagram and Facebook, sharing about what's going on and where to get the book exactly and get the bonuses and all the cool stuff. Plus, that happens at 11 to 11:30. And then I have a big pool party at my house with my family and friends for my birthday. Coming there at 12 o'clock with the chef cooking it up and all that. So I'm excited for a big couple weeks here. But today's show is something that's it's not little, this is huge. I truly believe what I'm about to share with you. Most of you following me do this, and I appreciate that. I respect the hell out of it. But there are good people that struggle with this, and you see people that they're good people, but they're always struggling. You're like, dude, why can't they just get ahead in life? What is going on? What is their problem? What's holding them back? And something happened recently to me, so it made me thought audit on this particular subject. Because to me, to be honest with you, this is just a part of me. I'm not saying that to sound silly. This is just who I am. It's been ingrained in from my parents all the way down. More importantly, I saw it in action. But what's that one thing, Mark? I'm glad you asked. Well, the thing is called honor your word. Now, it sounds maybe petty. It sounds very small. But every fucking buddy honors their word when it's easy. See, I'm not talking honoring your word when it's easy. I'm talking honoring your word 100% of the time. I've done many, 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 many thousands of business, real estate transactions, etc. And I can promise you can ask any lawyer that's ever worked for me, any lawyer, because I've had many lawyers. I still have the same lawyers, actually. I have many of the same lawyers. But here's how it goes. Does Mark owe me money? My question, if I'm getting sued or whatever, some dickhead buys a property and 6 years later is like, dude, I didn't know the hot water tank would break. Well, it's a house. What don't you know? And then some stupid ass lawyer would take that case. It's whatever. That's silly stuff, but it does happen often. And I'd call my lawyer. I was like, did we mess up? Yes or no? It's not maybe, or it's kind of gray. It's either we fucking messed up or we didn't, right? Do I owe him or do I not? And I promise you, mark my word, on my children's life, if he says you owe money, I'm like, cool, contact him. Let's settle it, move on. Period. Not how did I fucking get out of it? Not what loophole, what contract, page 7 deleted what page 42 of line 7.5 said. No, we fucking said it. We do it. Period. I don't give a fuck what a contract says, by the way. If I said I'll do it, I will do it. Same on the other side. If I said no, I will not do it, I will not do it. Period. My word is my honor. I will fucking shake your hand. I don't even have to shake your hand. If I say it and I mean it, it's a deal. Period. I don't know what's going on in this world with the old handshake. When someone pulls out a 40-page contract, I get worried. I really do. Because I get screwed by people that pull out big contracts. By the way, I get screwed by people who pull out big contracts and no contracts. But most of the time, it's because they're trying to look at loopholes to get out. Just happened recently with someone very close to me, someone I love dearly. And this is what made me start thought auditing about this. And she's a little girl, she's 20s, someone in my family. I care about her a lot. I helped her out on something. And I went above and beyond. I want to be the best person for them. I want to be a great role model. I want to lead by example for this individual, right? And I did something, and she was supposed to come to the table after I did it, because we talked about it multiple times. Like I said, I did exactly above and beyond what I said I would do, way above and beyond. And the deal happened, and she said, hey, well, at first I was like, hey, what's going on with this? Keeping her accountable. And she's like, oh, well, I'll pay you the difference later. Huh? What do you mean later? By the way, it's not about the money. Let me just be clear here. What I'm sharing with you, honoring your word is not just about the money. It's if you tell someone you're fucking showing up at 5 o'clock, you show up at 4:59. Because you said you'd show up at 5 o'clock. Period. But this particular situation is about money. More importantly, it's about her behavior. And what I'm educating her is, if you say you're going to do something, do it. I get it. It might suck. It might hurt. It might be painful. But you said you were going to do it. Figure the fucking thing out. Period. See, where I roll, the way you can ask anybody that knows me, and I'm talking employees, teammates, friends, lawyers, partners, whatever. If I say it's happening, it's happening. So I look back in my life and I think about sometimes how my life is very easy. Pretty easy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of shit, crazy stuff going on, whatever, but you get at life what you put into it. But overall, I have a pretty easy life. I work hard. I play hard. I have a lot of cool stuff. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And I really, truly believe the reason I have great relationships, people come to me with great opportunities. My life gets easier because I attract great people into my life over these years. Keep in mind, I've been in business almost 25 years now, but I fucking honor my word. I really do. And I don't take it lightly. And you can ask sales guys that work with me. If they say, Mark, I'm good for 5 deals this week, that means you will cut off your left arm if you don't do 5 deals. That's how serious it is to me. This is who I am. Most of you are out here fucking playing around like everything's going to work itself out. Well, it will work itself out, but not in an easy way, potentially. So like when I'm doing 5 deals in a week and I tell someone I'm doing this or that, let's say 5 deals in a week, I'm overdoing it. I'm going to overdo 5. I'm going to do 7, 6, 9, whatever. But I ain't going to fucking wait until Thursday to close 2 more people on Friday. See, too many people are preparing for the best, not the worst. And that's something I don't understand. And again, if you say you're going to do something, just fucking do it. It literally is that easy. I know it's hard sometimes. And listen, there's been times I said I was going to do stuff, and I'm like, shit, why did I say that? But I didn't bail out. I didn't extract. Like I did exactly what I said I would do. And this is a lost thing that I'm seeing more and more. I see, like I said, good people struggling way more than they have to. And I ask myself, why are they always struggling? The common denominator is there's moments in their life that they don't honor their word. They're constantly, looking for ways out, not ways in. They're constantly saying, yeah, I'm in, but then they bail out. The people say, yeah, man, I'll do it. And then when you call them to do it, they go MIA, or they don't answer your phone, or they don't answer your fucking text. And then it's like, dude, what's up? And I got a new phone. I didn't know that. How? I didn't see the text or the call. Bullshit. You're a fucking liar. You know it, and I know it. See, this is why I'm a very confident person in my businesses. Anybody in my teams can tell you, in all my companies, if fucking Evan says he's doing it, it gets done. There's no like, well, what if we don't do this and it doesn't happen? No. Did he say he's going to do it? Yep. Then it's done. It's very important to understand this. This is a muscle. This is something so many people are lazy on. So many people fucking, well, I said I was going to, do this or that. It's easy when it's easy. The real magic happens when it's hard. The universe is testing you to see if you're serious about what you truly believe about honoring your word. Listen, there's checks I've cut, and I'm like, fuck. By the way, let me just be very crystal clear. If someone in my company said something and my name's attached to it, I honor their word. And I've written checks, many checks, very big checks on shit that I didn't personally honor the word, but I brought the people in and they did. And I honored their shit. This is what we have to do as companies. As a leader, you have to honor your shit. This is why I don't get flustered when people talk shit, because I know who the fuck I am. I know what I stand for. I know what I do. So when people get rattled, it's because they typically are worried about being confronted. They're worried about being, outed. Like, dude, that one time you did blah, blah. Dude, listen, I don't have any skeletons like that. We've all done stupid shit. Don't get me wrong. But I can tell you one thing. I honor my word to a fault. Sometimes I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, shit, did I really say that? There's no way in the world I've ever said that. But maybe I did. And then I take care of it. As crazy as that sounds, I truly believe it's a separator in success and joy and life. Just knowing, and you can ask my wife, like, she actually gets annoyed by it. Like, if I told someone I'm at their house at 12 o'clock noon, I will literally bite off my arm, do whatever I have to do to get there at 11:59. It's that important to me. I'm not saying I'm 100% with that, but I'm telling you, that's the mentality. I'm damn near 100%. Like, I literally don't ever, I'm very ultra rarely late unless it's like a storm and, I don't even know. I try not to make excuses. If there's a storm coming, I'm trying to leave early. So once in a while, I guess, right, things out of our control, whatever, car breaks down, this happens, that happens, whatever, it's still in our control because we could have left early. Again, I go down that path, but you can ask my wife. I'm very like, D, it's now. And it could be something simple. Like we said, we're leaving the house to go to the store at 12. Dina, it's 11:59, let's go. Well, it's only the store. You said 11, you said 12, let's go now. It causes arguments because, again, little things like that are ginormous to me. Ginormous. If your word is not, and again, it's so easy to get laxed on it. Oh, it's no big deal. I'm not in a rush. Fuck, I'm not. We said we're leaving at 9:30. We're leaving at 9:30. Let's go. Period. So you can ask my kid. Well, they can't really. Mark would know more than Drea, but like I'm very like on it. Your word is your word. And guys and gals, it's the only thing we got. If you say you're going to do something, fucking do it. And this goes to yourself, by the way, too. That investment you've been prolonging on, you said you're going to do it when you were 30, now you're 35. What the hell are you waiting on? Recently, I had a guy, we pushed him, and he's joining our team, one of our teams, which I'm super ecstatic. He's going to change his life 100%. And I pushed him, and I honored my word. More importantly, I put my fucking money where my mouth is because I told him, I'll do this for you, and I'll do that for you, and I'll do this for you. Like, I want him to know I stand behind my bullshit. I stand behind my shit, I should say. It's real. And when everyone's out here talking shit. But again, when you start ponying up real money, you start ponying up, because I know where we stand. I know what the opportunity looks like. I know what we're capable of. But again, it all comes down honoring your word. I believe if you're struggling, this is a flaw that you're struggling with, and you might not even know it. It's something that's constantly hindering at you all the time. All the time. It's like chipping away at you, beating you down little by little. Focus on this. Thought audit about it. Think about the times that when you didn't honor your word, what the ripple effect looked like. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. We might call it karma. I truly believe in that, but like, it's a real thing. And if you fuck over this one person for something so small, it will snag you. And you won't even know it's coming. It will blindside you. But just know it is coming if you do that kind of bullshit. And I'm not saying if you honor your word, bad things don't happen. I'm not saying that at all. It's just less bad things happen that I've seen and personally experienced. Like I said, everything's pretty laid back. I got a lot of amazing people in my life. And I've kicked a lot of non-amazing people out of my life because I know where I'm at and I know where they stand. By the way, honoring your word, pay attention to your people you're rolling with. Are they honoring their word? Are they showing up when they say they're going to show up? I've talked about this in the past on the show, but, we have family members like, we have to my family truly does tell them the event is an hour earlier than it really is because they always show up an hour late. It's almost like, to me, it's one of the most disrespectful things you can do to a host. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm going to get off on a tangent here, but I want you to pay attention to when you haven't honored your word. We've all done it. We've all not honored our word, by the way. So I'm not acting like I'm a saint here, but I've been very conscious over my 25 years in business life. When you say something, you fucking do it. And if you don't, and you allow that to creep in and become the norm, then all of a sudden you start moving the lines to the wrong side. And then you start struggling. Then you start understanding, like, why don't people believe me? Why don't people trust me? Hey, man, well, I can't make a deal happen. Hey, I can't really get out of my funk. It's because you're a fucking liar, straight up. That's why. They might not say this to your face, but it's the truth. I don't do business with liars. If I find out you're a liar, I'm out. I'm out. I'm donezo. If I catch you doing anything that's out of, like, you know, not aligned with who I am and what I stand for, I'm out. Remember what I said earlier. If I'm involved in a company or involved in an individual, I like in a company specifically, you know, if you say you're going to do something, I back it because I brought you into the mix. I'm the leader. Why wouldn't I back that shit? And again, I don't, well, you know, Johnny signed a affiliate contract and that didn't happen, this didn't happen, blah, 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 blah. No, dude, you brought him in. The shit happened. Now you pay the piper. That's how it works. And when you truly know you do that and you really do that, life gets a lot easier. Profits really crank up. You make a lot more money. You have a lot more fun. Life isn't meant to be so hard. I mean, you know, some people have very hard lives. And I look and ask why. I have people in my personal life that have very tough lives. They're always sick. There's always something going on. There's always something tragic. There's always, like, and I look back and I'm like, they're just fucking lying all the time. That's why. It's the common denominator of pain, of struggle that I know. And again, I'm not saying you won't have pain and struggle sometimes, but if it's constant, there's an issue. It's the individual issue. I want you to pay attention to it. So this is it. I'm just went on a rant today because, again, someone close to me really pissed me off, and it's actually sad. And they don't even, here's another side of this, one more second. Another side of this coin is I had so much lined up for them in the future. I had so much I've done for them. And literally for the last 15 years of their life, I've been doing some cool stuff behind the scenes to make their life so much easier. And in one fell swoop of not honoring their word, vanished. She may never know. But she could have had life so much easier 2 more years from now, 5 more years from now, 15 years from now. That's how it works. And I want you to, again, I challenge you, pay attention. You might be going through some shit now that you said you're going to do, but it's starting to look easier to not do. Buckle down and fucking do it. It's now. There's a reason you're hearing this. There's a reason that's going on. And I look at those, honestly, I'm telling you, this is a game I play. It's a test. Do I believe my shit? Yes or no? That's what I look. It's a game. It's a test. The universe is throwing you curveballs 24/7. They're looking for when you're weak. The universe is looking for weak moments. But when you lean into that and you make this is just a core value that, like, is for real part of your life, I truly believe life will be easier, more fruitful, more profitable, and just so much more enjoyable. And it doesn't always feel enjoyable, but it will. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. And thank you for everyone that repost all the podcast shows on social media. I get tons of it. If you please attach me to it, just, tag my name so I can see it. I oftentimes share it as well with the group so you get some followers and get some visibility on your side as well. But share the love. If you get over to iTunes and leave a 5-star review, it'd be amazing as well. Always helps people get the show. But I'm thinking about you guys. I'm rooting for you. And I'm just here doing the show because I honored my word that I was going to do the show to help people. And I'm here. And I'm present. And I will be here to keep helping as long as you keep showing up. Appreciate you being here. Have an amazing day. And next time I talk to you, I'll be at the crib in Ohio. Make today count. Peace!
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM. small town in Ohio, so I know how it is. And I come from a lot of money, I remember as a kid. Wanted to make 100 racks, didn't see no one making more than that. Graduated high school with a 1.8, they should've held me back. I hope my principals and teachers are alive just to witness this. I'm my own boss, I'm out here running 2-8-figure businesses. I can walk away from it all, and I'll be good, but I've been called to help people just like y'all learn the game. It's time to ball. Everybody chasing the money, but I'm not chasing the money. I'm out here chasing the purpose, yo, I've been working my whole life. What got us where we at isn't gonna get us where we wanna go. So it's time to push, time to learn, time to grow. I'm more Kevin's DM, I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom, there ain't no question Mark Evans when he step in the door. He's closing deals, it's time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker, I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at, it's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. I'm more Kevin DM, deal maker, deal maker, deal maker, DM project.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.